Here at your monthly update, we'd like to do a special segment on how to increase viewership. And I brought in a special consultant for the job, Mr. Kevin Carlin.
Hi. Hey Jeff, great to be on, great to lend a hand. Anything I can do to help you guys? First of all, just to get kind of a history, about how many viewers did you have for your first show?
About 210.
210. It's not very. How many of those would you say were you personally?
198.
So 12. That's, yeah, well, I mean, there are definitely many steps we can take to increase that. That's the good news is that the less you have at first, the easier it is to increase.
Right.
The first thing that you can add is people love to see other people get hurt. Any sort of violence is always loved. Like, for example, if you were about right now to get hit in the face with a water bottle,
right,
that would be, 10 more viewers right there.
Okay.
So we're at 220, we're doing well. We all know that sex sells. Any sort of TNA involved in the show would definitely increase your views. So yeah, right now we just increased by about 12 or 13 viewers. So we're 233. I'd say we're doing well. Definitely making progress. Right. As far as the sex sells thing, generally it's accepted that hot women are the way to go with the TNA, especially if they're like Frenching or apparently that's not in the budget, but that would have increased it by say 20, 25 more viewers. If you want to get into any sort of advertising, you're going to need to include some product placement. Right there, about 30 more viewers right there. So we're getting closer to 300. People love conflict, any sort of. For example, if you do not do exactly what I say, I swear to God, your wife will be dead by the end of the day.
Is that getting real?
No, but it increased your viewership by about 35 more people.
All right.
Scary, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
People love to see that. Any sort of addition of like any of these two things together, say if you were to take the conflict and the TNA,
right,
that would
How would we do that?
there are different ways to go about it depending on your budget. Maybe throw in some product placement that's an interesting. Not maybe the way I would have gone myself. Finally, the last thing. You gotta kind of keep with the trends, keep it fresh. Lately, the things that have been selling big, people love to see, say, surprise endings, and especially pedophiles getting busted lately has been a big. I swear she was 18.
This has been another edition of your monthly update.
Also, you mentioned the budget, so I guess we should try and find something cheap. Explosions always seem to increase viewership.
Well, you know what I'd like to, let's speak budget. Right now, as I take a look at our camera, it's being held up by a defunct tripod and a half of a Williamsville phone book.
Both items that would be hilarious to be seen blown up.
This is true.